Hi, I'm Pax, and today we're checking out the biggest update ever released for the Quad Cortex. If you love John Mayer tones and vintage fuzz, but you've always felt modulars lack dynamics, this update might be the sign you've been waiting for to finally get a Quad Cortex. Neural DSP just released CorOS 3.3 and it finally solves one of the biggest limitations digital effects have struggled with for years. We'll get to that in a moment, but first, here are the fast highlights. Quad Cortex now has Capture V2, their new dynamic modeling, a new Dumble ODS model, the John Mayer amplifier, and 669 new V2 captures including drives, compressors, and amps, plus new effects like micropitch, PLL, synth, bit crusher, and pattern tremolo. This update is so huge, it literally took 20 minutes to install. The Nano Cortex also gets the V2 capture player, so Nano users can load the captures we're testing today. We're not going into the weeds, just the stuff that matters for real-world use. Special thanks to Guitar Pusher for this John Mayer Silver Sky. If you need one, be sure to check out their showrooms in Cubao and Makati. Let's go. So what is Capture V2? As you know, one of Neural DSP's flagship features is capturing pedals accurately, but with one weak spot, fuzz. You see, vintage fuzz circuits are notoriously hard for modelers because they're chaotic, non-linear, and rely on unstable germanium or aging silicon transistors that react differently depending on how hard you hit a note. Modelers, no matter how advanced, are still built on predictable math, not vintage chaos. And that might be the reason why Neural DSP has very few fuzz models in the past that they're truly proud of, or even fewer amps that behave the same way, but not anymore. Because that's exactly what the new Capture V2 solves. So V2 brings better dynamics, more realistic cleanup, sag, bloom, and touch sensitivity. Now, unlike V1 which are processed on the device, V2 is trained in the Cortex cloud. So the first amp they modeled with this new engine is the Dumble ODS. It's one of the holy grail amps, especially for blues players, because of its expressive gain structure. It's not a fuzz, but it shows the same dynamic, unpredictable behavior. And for John Mayer fans, this isn't just the pristine clean tone. This is the dirty, where the light is John Mayer trio sound. And of course, Neural also included 2 rock cabs. I see you guys. Let's hear it. I'm honestly blown away by this amp. For context, I've been using that riff in my guitar reviews, but I've never actually gotten the tone right. This amp finally nails it, and it's even better when pushed by a tube screamer. This is probably one of Neural's best low-gain amp models as of date, and it's possible just now thanks to V2. Let's hear more tones from Where the Light Is. For Nano Cortex users, they also made it available through captures, the Dumble V2. You get the same sound, although not the flexibility of the full model. And yes, you have to hunt for the tone. Also, I noticed V2 captures are now organized into folders. This makes our lives so much easier. Okay, now let's check out the new captures. Neural DSP added 11 fuzz captures and 7 overdrives. And because V2 can finally model dynamics properly, they also included new compressor captures. But we'll focus on the fuzzes. These are boutique models mostly from Love Pedal, known for modernizing classic tone bender circuits. Let me show you some in context. First is the Otsola Mark I, based on the Tone Bender Mark I, famous for Jeff Beck's early Yardbirds tone, as well as Mick Ronson, David Bowie's guitarist. Next is the Royce Germanium Bender Mark II. If you love Jimmy Page's tone on Whole Lotta Love, this will take you straight there. Saggy, explosive, vintage rock. Okay, now let's move into bass territory with the Maleko Bassmaster. If you're a fan of Red Hot Chili Peppers live at Slane Castle, this fuzz gets you right into Flea's around the world tone. And for metal players, the Boss HM2 is now in the V2 library as well. This is the classic Swedish death metal stoner metal sound. Think Entomb, Dismember, and Bloodbath, the iconic chainsaw guitar tone. Okay, just a quick run of the other new devices. There's a monosynth for lead and bass lines. An eventide micropitch instant 80s width. Pattern tremolo for rhythmic pulses. PLL data corruptor style, it's glitchy and chaotic. Bit Crusher, a modern lo-fi texture. Anyway, we're not deep diving these, but you can check them out on Neural DSP's YouTube channel. So that's the CorOS 3.3. Man, this is a huge level up and opens new possibilities for the Quad Cortex and the Nano Cortex as well. Hopefully, they make full models of the new captures, and please Neural DSP, make a Boss DS2 model. Happy gas! Ako si Pax. Hanggang sa muli, tugtog lang.